Welcome back from break. That was Jerry Lopez singing Yo No Quiero Que Te Vayas, and I'm happy to say that he's in the studio. Welcome, Jerry.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So September, mid-September to mid-October is National Hispanic Heritage Month.
Right.
And you're in Santa Fe for a concert this Saturday night at the Lensic.
Right. I'm excited about this. It's to benefit the National Latino Behavioral Health Association and raise money for scholarships. So I thought it was a really worthy cause, and I thought it would be a wonderful chance to come and debut the songs from a recent CD I did called Mis Raíces, which is a compilation of 10 songs that my father wrote. And I thought it'd be a great homecoming and kickoff, you know.
Well, welcome home.
Thank you.
You're a Santa Fe native?
Glad to be here. I'm a Santa Fe native, and my families are from here, from northern New Mexico for, I don't know, many, many generations. But I left as a teenager and traveled all over the place, and I don't know, in the last several years I've been drawn back more and more.
Well, we're thrilled to have you home.
Thank you.
I was reading an article about you that was in the New Mexican recently. I believe Anna Pacheco wrote the article.
Yeah.
And in the article she mentioned that you're going to be singing 8 songs that your father wrote.
Mm-hmm.
And
well, my father wrote 9 of them, and the 10th one was written by my brother Gilbert, who passed away last year, and another writer. One of the songs was co-written by my father and I, and so 8 of them are just my dad's songs, anyway. But it's all part of my dad's heart.
And your heart too.
And my heart too, it is, yeah, definitely.
So tell me about the song you sang for us today.
Yo No Quiero Que Te Vayas. It was one of my dad's songs, and it's a love song, you know. It's a lament saying, I don't want you to go.
Well,
Baby, don't go. That's really the...
It was beautiful.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautifully performed. Where do you get the inspiration for your music?
I've been inspired by many, many things, and I've been, I mean, from an early age here in Santa Fe, my brothers and I sang with mariachis, and we were inspired by that. I was introduced to flamenco at a very early age by Vicente Romero and his brothers, and I was inspired by that. And then I heard the Beatles, and I was inspired by that. You know, it's the music, the writing, the singing, the playing is all really a way that I communicate, a way that I emote, you know. But the inspiration comes from everywhere. It can come from hard times, it can come from good times, you know.
So take me back to when you left Santa Fe, and share with me your musical career.
Really?
Yeah, I'm interested. I
Yeah.
want to hear all about you.
Well, you know, when we were teenagers, like 18, 17 years old, and my father and my cousins and my brothers and I jumped into a bus and quit our jobs and quit school and left, went on the road. And everybody told us we were crazy, and they probably were, you know. But I tell people this thing, it chose us, we didn't choose it. And we spend the rest of our lives wrestling with it, you know, finding a way to support our families with it, finding a way to not let the fire go out from it, because you can become jaded. And anyway, that's the sidebar to that. But the way the musical career proceeded from that point is we went to Las Vegas, and we had one gig, and that one gig turned into a house gig at a bar, and you know, it was a pretty rough place. We were paying our dues quite a bit, and from there we traveled all over the United States playing bars, and you know, and then the 70s, the disco era, and we kept returning to Vegas because our road trips were from San Diego to San Francisco to Denver to Milwaukee to Tennessee, and every time we'd come through Vegas we'd realize that the guys there were going from the Tropicana to Caesars to the Flamingo. Their road trips were a lot shorter, and they had nicer cars and equipment. So we kind of put our roots down in Las Vegas, and it was close enough to Los Angeles that we could be there quickly. And there was you know, the thing was when we left Santa Fe is that, you know, I would read albums and album covers, and I wanted to be near those people who I would read their names on album covers. And Santa Fe, as beautiful a city as it is, and as wonderful as it is, musically it wasn't you really couldn't advance past a certain point back then. And so we wanted to be wherever the music was really happening, Los Angeles, New York, Las Vegas, you know, and it just snowballed from there, and it's been a wonderful ride, and it still is.
We're so glad to have you in Santa Fe. I'd like to share with our audience where they can find your music and where they can purchase your CD. I believe you, and where do you perform currently in Vegas? We have a lot of people that fly to Vegas from Santa Fe. Where would they find you?
I have a band. I've had a band since the 70s called Santa Fe. And the new incarnation of that since the last 10 years is called Santa Fe and the Fat City Horns. It's a 15-piece band. People tell me, what kind of a band is it? Well, how would you describe it? And I tell them we're probably a cross between Maynard Ferguson, Big Band, Tito Puente, and Earth, Wind and Fire. Whatever that is, because it's a stew made up of...
That's a nice stew.
It is. It's incredible musicians, a lot of them from, you know, worked with everybody from Frank Sinatra to, you know, currently half of our band works with Celine Dion, and they work the big shows, Jersey Boys, and, you know, on, Donnie and Maureen. But we work on Monday nights at the Palms Casino, every Monday night. And the rest of the time I'm the musical director for a production show at Planet Hollywood called Vegas the Show, with a big band and showgirls and all of that. And the music, you can buy the music at cdbaby.com.
Okay.
You can download the music through iTunes or any of the other digital downloads.
You have a website.
Yeah, jerrylopez.com.
Okay.
And there's also santafeband.com.
Okay.
And you can find all the music there, my solo CDs and the Mis Raíces CD, the band CDs. So it's all pretty easy to get nowadays.
Well, we're about out of time. We're so thrilled to welcome you home.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And everyone, please go out to the Lensic Theater this Saturday night, September 14th, and hear Jerry Lopez. This is Hispanic Heritage Month, and all of the proceeds for this concert will go to Hispanic students who are pursuing a career in mental health. Thank you so much for coming on our show.
Thanks for having me.
Such a pleasure to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Back to you, Selena.